103.2 Preston FM.
Your community.
Your radio.
You're with Chat City, so wherever you're listening this morning, thank you for choosing us, Preston FM, your 2014 radio station. Why not contact us? You can tweet us at Chat City PFM, so you can tweet in at Chat City PFM. You can contact us at studio@preston.fm. We love to hear from you, so why not get in touch? Now, if... I'm here on Cannon Street 5 days a week, and if I want a cup of tea, I have the choice of, would you believe, over 100 different varieties of tea. All I've got to do is walk out the door of the studio here, and I nip over to a beautiful little place that to lots of people is hidden way down here on Cannon Street. And of course, here in this country, drinking tea is an ancient ceremony that plays a big role in our culture. Well, it plays a big role in many cultures. But if you've never tried 100 different varieties of tea, then you can come down to Cannon Street and do that. And somebody to tell us all about it is Natalie Lotoka. Did I pronounce your surname okay?
Yes, you did. Good morning, Preston.
Good morning, Natalie. It's lovely to see you.
Lovely to see you as well.
And I'm sure lots of people listening in at the moment have visited the little...
Mystery Tea House.
I know.
Yes.
And the first question I need to ask you, for those who haven't yet, and by the end of the programme they will be wanting to try out all that tea, how did this come about and why the name? I mean, I love the name. Mm-hmm. Who came up with that? The Mystery Tea House.
Me?
Is that right?
Okay, yes, Mystery Tea House. We had the brainstorm to pick the name, and we thought that the Mystery Tea House will be the perfect name, because everyone can reveal different mystery for themselves. So some people like fantasy to explore different types of teas, let's say from Africa or India. Some people want to try different food from all over the world as well. So everyone can find their own mystery at Mystery Tea House.
Right. I mean, that's brilliant. And before you went into the Mystery Tea House... Mm-hmm. Did you drink tea? Were you a tea drinker?
I was a tea freak. I'm still a tea freak, definitely. And why we've opened tea house? Because there was no other proper tea house in the area. So I was missing my teas. My mom was sending me loads of teas. So I said, oh no, enough is enough. Preston need a proper tea house. So that's why we came up with the idea to open a tea house.
So I hope I've got this right, you're from Poland?
Yes, I am. Mm-hmm.
So before you came to Preston or to the tea house, I mean, is Polish tea I've been to Poland, I was in Gdansk a few months ago, but is Polish tea very different to the kind of varieties of English tea?
We don't grow tea in Poland, and also we don't grow tea in England, so that's a very important thing, because sometimes people are mixing, they think that, can I have some English tea, but there's no such a tea. There are blends like English breakfast or like Assam Earl Grey, where are popular in England, but we don't grow tea in Poland either. I would say it's quite similar if you're coming of the loose leaf tea, but here in Preston you've got bigger choice than anywhere in the world, I would say.
I know. I mean, I've not found anything like it, and I must admit, I did come to the Mystery Tea House not long after you'd opened. I think it was in the first couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. And I'm a little boring, because I know whenever I come I always have the same tea. I just have the ginseng. I just love ginseng tea. The
it's
oolong.
Good for your memory.
That's
as
right.
Well, yeah.
And of course, doing this program, that's why I need it, because most days I've no idea who I am. So of all the teas that you sell, what is probably the most unusual one?
I would say maybe China milk oolong. The tea is roasted on bamboo leaves on steam of milk, so it's got very unique taste. It's not milky, but it's not. You have to try it. And I can bet you will be addicted.
And I mean, when you were starting the business, how did you decide on the teas that you were going to be selling, and how do you actually get the teas to here in Preston?
Okay, I've got suppliers from different countries, so it's not just one source. I try to cover different continents as well. my parents in the past, they was drinking loads of different teas. My dad used to travel a lot. He was journalist, so he was traveling a lot to get my mom different tea, because the Iron Curtain was at that time in Poland. So it was very, very like quite interesting thing to get my mom a tea that she never drank before. So I think the tea was always around me. So when I came here, I was like overexcited that I will try different teas, and I was quite surprised because most of English people drink tea with milk, and it's like standard box tea. So I was like, in my head I had something completely different. So my mom keep sending me, but I said, oh no, I need to find the proper suppliers, and we need to open tea house in Preston.
So when you first opened, were you quite surprised when people started coming in? Because I mean, we have been kind of accustomed to Earl Grey and a cup of Thai foo, and so were you quite surprised when people became quite adventurous by trying all the teas that you sell?
Yeah, and also we was also seeing that developing with people, because we have loads of regular guests at our tea house. So we know at that stage we know exactly what people like. So if some new blend is coming, I'm always saying that, and it's nice that we treat our guest as a guest, not like a customer. So that's also important thing at Mystery Tea House, I would say. So I was surprised at first that they was more like, I would like something ordinary. But when we start chatting, what sort of ordinary tea you want, so we come with idea that they never realize that it's coming from the same plant, and there are like different variations as well. So it's nice to build that awareness of tea as well.
And of course, there's not only teas. I mean, it's a lovely place to come and relax. I was looking at lots of people's reviews that people have put on the website this morning, and lots of people have put, about how they enjoy coming because of the atmosphere there and how friendly the staff are, and that it's one or two, a couple of people have written, what a little hidden gem this is. Well worth trudging the back streets of Preston for this charming, eclectic collection of styles and cultures, even to the point of having a sprinkling of Christmas decorations up until February. There's a wide choice and it's delicious. Lovely soups, breads and cakes. That's just one of the reviews. And I mean, you also do kind of goulash, and the one I've tried a few times is a kind of beetroot of borscht.
We've got different types of food. So it's again mixture of Europe. So it's not just like Eastern Europe, it's the whole Europe. So we've got some like Tuscany baguettes, we want to cover every edge, I would say, of the Europe. And also we've got the gluten-free food, and we've got some vegan food, so it's always gives some option for the customers who are just looking for something different.
And are you constantly looking out for new teas, or do you think you've discovered the worldwide teas available?
No, still searching.
Yes?
Yeah, definitely.
What was probably the last one added to the collection, can you remember?
The last one, it would be detox tea, because in January we thought like, I've ate quite a bit over the Christmas. So I said, oh no, I've put a bit on weight, so I've ordered detox tea, and it's becoming one of the best sellers now. Mm-hmm.
And what is probably the most popular tea?
The most popular, we've got few blends that are like one of the best sellers. It would be Happiness Jasmine Tea, Fantasia Black Tea, which is quite exotic, I would say, and Apple and Cinnamon.
Yes, mm-hmm. And they are quite the favourites.
Yes. Also China Milk Oolong. It all depends what sort of days as well. Because sometimes, believe it or not, like if I'm saying like, why this one is not selling? It's so yummy because I will prepare this, let's say, spring breeze tea in the morning. So you don't know from when, but the people are ordering that spring breeze later on, even if it was just in my head. So it's quite fun story as well.
Lovely. Now, we at Chat City, we have a regular listener in Marrakesh. a singer-songwriter. I'm going to be playing some of his music this morning by the name of Abraham Atlas.
Okay.
If he was in Preston, would he be able to get a Moroccan cup of tea?
Yeah, we've got some Moroccan mint.
Is that right?
It's popular as well, yes, but they are putting loads of sugar in there, so we are not allowed to put it as much as they do, but of course the gentleman can help himself, yes?
That's right, I must admit. It's funny, that is one of the tastes. Although when I've been to Marrakesh a few times, and the mint tea over there is very, very sweet. And I know I tend here not to put that sweetness in. So if he came over, he could have a nice cup of mint Moroccan
if he could
tea.
close his eyes, he would feel like at home.
And what about Russian tea? I think, is there a black Russian tea?
There's
I've
cold
seen?
blend Russian caravan, and it's very smoky tea. It's quite similar to Lapsang Souchong, but it's more mild, I would say. So it got some of the customers love it as well, but you have to be in vibe to like that sort of tea, I would say, because like me personally, I'm not a big fan, but again, world of tea is massive. Everyone got different tastes, so everyone can find something for themselves.
Right. And when I was looking around on Twitter and looking, it was interesting to find out that a lot of people actually travel from outside of Preston. And when they're visiting Preston, they come now to the Mystery Tea House.
Yeah,
so...
I've heard about this as well, and that's very shocking because you create some place that people are just willing to travel like 2 hours or even more to just have a cup of tea. And it's always like, oh, thank you. And we always exchange little hugs or something. So yes, we are treating our guests more as a guest, not customer. So I think that's what makes Mystery Tea House a bit different from different places, that they give you a number and just like wait, or they in here we are trying to focus on our guests, definitely.
And I also read that singer Beverly Knight had popped in and had a nice cup of tea with you some time
she
ago.
was having some blooming tea, so she was surprised as well,
right?
Because we are serving that in transparent teapots, so you're able to watch how it's slowly turning to the flowers. Yes,
and the flowers in it. I was going to ask about that. So she had a cup of that, and it's in the teapot, isn't it? The glass kind of teapot.
Yes.
What flower is that then within there?
We've got different types of the blooming tea, and it's worth noticing that each piece is individually prepared by hand. So someone put so much effort to prepare one like tea bowl. And what you've got, it's a white tea with green tea, and inside you've got different variations of flowers. So very often it's a jasmine, pink amaranth, or you've got some marigold, lily flower. So with water, when you drop that tea bowl, it's slowly blossoming on your eyes, so it can calm you down, and plus you can drink it afterwards and take it home and dry it. So it's really amazing tea, definitely.
Wow. Well, I know there were lots of people who were quite worried, and I've read lots of tweets when they saw a for sale sign go up outside the building, but I'm sure you can, keep us all rest assured that the Mystery Tea House is here for quite some time.
Still here on Cannon Street building. It's for sale, but we've got still lease, so don't worry, you can pop over and we'll look after you.
And for our listeners who've not yet been and had that treat, what hours are you open from, Natalie?
Yes, we are shut every Monday, so don't panic if you come on Monday and like, whoa, what's going on? We are shut on Monday, and Tuesdays till Saturday it's 11 till 5:30, and on Sundays we are open 12 till 4:30.
Brilliant. So there you are. So if you've not yet been along, it's the Mystery Tea House, and it's here on Cannon Street, just opposite where we are at Preston FM. And the nice little touch is there's always a bowl of sweets for when you're leaving. Yes.
And it's staff approved.
and nice friendly staff, as you can tell from Natalia there. And any in 2014, is there any tea yet that you really would like to bring into the shop? Any that you've discovered, or any that you'd like to maybe from... I mean, you must have teas from practically nearly every country around the world, or is there a country that you'd
The
still...
country that grows teas, yes.
Yes. So the one that maybe is, a tea. I mean, you've got them from China, Russia, all over. What about an Irish tea?
Irish tea, we don't have it, no.
Well, there you are, you see.
That's a mission for us.
2014 to find out if there's a quite unusual Irish tea, maybe.
Exactly. Just pop in and just ask for Irish tea.
Lovely. Well, Natalia, can I thank you for coming in this morning?
Thank you for inviting me. It was delightful. That's the amazing radio. Thank you for having us.
And I suppose you're having a nice cup of tea right now.
Oh, I can't wait. My China milk oolong is brewing now.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you very much, and
Have
lovely to see you.
Have a beautiful day, everyone. Keep smiling.
You too. Bye.
Thanks for listening. We hope you've enjoyed the interviews as much as we have. Why not give us a tweet at ChatCityPFM?